y'all, Janae here. I am back. This is the third part of a 3-part unhaul. Like I said, I just had a lot of books I wanted to get rid of and decided to split it up into 3 videos. Because I'm wordy and because my videos tend to be long anyway, I knew a video with all of these books was going to be insane, so I just went ahead and split it up. I had 3 boxes. I put the books into these 3 boxes, and so I just picked one for each video. I will say I think this is the longer video because I think this box has the most books in it, and they're also the most recent books. So a lot of these books, you all, if you've been with me for a while, have seen me haul, and now you're going to see me unhaul them. And you've even seen me like wrap them up and enjoy a lot of them, but I'm still not going to keep them. So I'm going to go ahead and get into it because there are a lot of books in this last box, and hopefully you all will let me know what you think in the comments below. All right. The first book is Barbara Delinsky's More Than Friends. This was in my, I want to say my December haul and in my December wrap up. I read it in December when I was home for the holidays. As I said in my last unhaul video, because there was a Barbara Delinsky book there, I really enjoy her. Her novels are gripping, they're emotional, I love them, but I just don't want to keep it on my shelf. It was really good, and I got it during one of those book outlet sales, but I'm done with it, and so I'm going to go ahead and get rid of it. The next book I have to unhaul is Life Unaware by Cole Gibson. A lot of you probably remember me reading this book. It wasn't that long ago, and I really did like it. I think I gave it 4 stars. It's kind of an issue book, kind of. It's mainly just a YA, I don't know. It deals with like a heavy-ish topic, but the book isn't super heavy. I really did like it. Again, I'm going to say the same thing, and I have been. You might be annoyed by it at this point. I am done with it, and I don't need to have it on my shelf, and so I'm going to let someone else, have a crack at it. So, yeah, Life Unaware. But I do recommend it. If you like YA, contemporary, slightly issue books, I do recommend this book. So, the next book that I'm going to unhaul is Her and Me and You by Laura Strasnick. I recently read this book. I recently had it in a wrap-up. I did not like it. I think I gave it 2 stars. It didn't have great reviews on Goodreads. I should have listened. The ending was just atrocious. I don't really recommend this. It was somewhat interesting, but I don't know. It could have been done so much better. I need this off my shelves. So, goodbye. The next book is What Happened to My Life by Dana Demeter. Sorry. This is another like book for women, Christian women, like focused on finding joy and purpose and things like that through your spirituality and through your faith. Again, I mentioned this. It might have been in the first part of this unhaul, the first video. I just have a lot of these books, and I don't need them all, and so I'm going to let some of them go. Like I said, I'm keeping some of them, but I'm just getting rid of a lot of them. So the next book that I am unhauling is Almost by Elizabeth Benedict. I don't have a reason. I didn't read this book. If I started it, I didn't finish it, and I've just had it for a long time. Yeah, it's time for it to go. It seems interesting. There's just so many books that I still own that I need to read. I don't want to keep one that I'm like iffy about. The next book is Broken into Beautiful: How God Restores the Wounded Heart by Gwen Smith. Again, it's just another one of those books geared toward Christian women. And like I said, I had a lot of them. And I kept maybe 3. And I'm getting rid of the rest just to kind of focus down. And so, yeah, I'm just going to go ahead and let this one go. The next book that I'm unhauling, sadness, is The Short Second Life of Bree Tanner by Stephanie Meyer. It's an Eclipse novella from the Twilight saga. I think I started this, and it just didn't pull me in, which was sad because I really liked the thought of kind of getting into Bree's head. I actually wanted more from her when we were in the Twilight saga, like when I read it in Eclipse, but I couldn't get into it, and now I'm pretty much done. I don't think I'm ever going to reread Twilight, and so I'm not going to read this. So there you go. The next book that I have is Change Your Habits, Change Your Life. A Proven Plan for Healthy Living. This is also by Dana Demeter. So this is a healthy living book rooted in like Christian values. If you remember Dana Demeter, I'm unhauling another one of her books. It's like one of those Christian women's books. Again, I have a lot of the books for women of the Christian faith, and I also have a lot of books about making healthy choices. And so I bought this because it was an interesting intersection, but I just don't think I'm going to, I don't think I'm going to read it. So, or use it as it's supposed to be used. And so I don't want to like start it and write in it and ruin it for somebody else. I'm just going to go ahead and donate it and let it go. The next book that I'm unhauling is Wild Awake by Hilary T. Smith. You might remember me having this in a wrap-up, and you might remember me hauling it and being really excited about it. I hated this book. I finished it, but it made me feel crazy, honestly. But I just didn't like it, and I didn't like the end. I didn't like where it went. I don't need this in my life, so I'm going to get it out of there. The next book is The Soulmate Secret. Manifest the Love of Your Life with the Law of Attraction by Ariel Ford. Again, me and these relationship books, like why? Why do I have this? I'm just going to go ahead and get rid of it. So there you go. The next book I am going to unhaul is Twilight and Philosophy. Which is a philosophy and pop culture series. It's edited by William Irwin. Oh, the series, and philosophy series is edited by William Irwin, but this book specifically was edited by Rebecca Housel and J. Jeremy Wisniewski. I'm really interested in these books that explore philosophy through the lens of, a popular book or a movie and whatnot. I just don't think I'm going to read this one. If I read any of them, it's probably going to be the Harry Potter and philosophy, which I don't have, but I want to get. And yeah, I just, I don't see myself reading it, so I'm going to go ahead and give it away. The next book I'm unhauling is The Reluctant Miss Van Helsing by Minda Weber. I liked this, actually. I really did. I read it years ago. One of the, cute little mass market paperbacks that I got from somewhere. It's a paranormal romance. It's an adult novel. And like I said, I liked it. I'm just not going to read it again. And so, let somebody else take a crack at it. The next book that I am going to unhaul is Lies by Michael Grant. So this is the second or third book. I want to say it's the second book in the Gone series by Michael Grant. I read Gone and I loved it. I read Lies and I loved it. The next book is called Hunger. I have it somewhere. It might be at my parents' house in Tennessee. But I couldn't get through that one. And I think it was just, the story's too drawn out. It's super interesting, super dark. And I might keep this in case I want to pick the series back up. But I just don't think I will. There's like 7 or 8 books in this series. And I'm like, what do you think this is? Harry Potter? Like, you're not Harry Potter. Just stop. But like really, I'm just not going to finish. And so I'm going to go ahead and get rid of this one. The next book I'm unhauling is Savage Inequalities by Jonathan Kozol. This is, I think in the last haul, the last part of this unhaul, part 2, I had another Jonathan Kozol book in it, Ordinary Resurrections. I'm just, like I said, unhauling both of these because I do, again, love nonfiction books about social justice topics, but I think these are just a little bit dated. They were probably written in like the 80s or very early 90s, and I just think there are newer books that I can read with, updated information. So I'm going to go ahead and get rid of this one. The next book I'm unhauling is Academy X by Andrew Trees. So I'm reading the back of this. I don't even remember finishing this. I started it and I didn't finish it. And so there, there's no point. I've had it for years and I haven't finished it in all that time. I don't think I will. So somebody else will enjoy it, I'm sure. It's about like a school and a teacher who is trying to keep up with his students, but the parents are like all over the place and like making excuses for their kids. It's just like ridiculous kind of book. I've lost interest at this point. The next book I'm unhauling is Ex Girl to the Next Girl by Daima S. Poole. I don't think I read this book, but I don't think I'm going to. I just have lost interest in it. I don't remember where I got it because I don't remember buying it. I think someone may have given it to me. And yeah, I would have been in the mood for it a few years ago. I'm just kind of out of the mood for this kind of book, and so I'm going to give it away. The next book I'm unhauling is Exit Here by Jason Myers. Now, I've heard this book is really good. I started this book. I did not finish it. This is a theme for some of the books that I've had since college. I think I bought them in a similar mode to now, buying books and maybe not having the time to read them all. And my tastes changed so quickly in college that I just kind of got bored with a lot of the books that I had bought. I feel like I bought this and what was that other book? I think it was in this haul. The Dead and the Gone. I think I bought them at the same time, and I just kind of, don't want to read them anymore. So I'm going to go ahead and let somebody else pick this up. The next book I'm unhauling is Classic Wisdom for the Good Life by Brian Curtis, edited by Brian Curtis. It's just like little quotes, things like that to get you through rough days, to have a good life, to be wise. I don't see myself like flipping through it. I might keep it actually because when I lead meetings with my department, I tend to like have a quote that I feel like is going to inspire them, my lovely folks, to be their best, or kind of, whatever, something that's relevant to what we're talking about. So I might keep it, but I doubt it because you can find quotes on the internet. So, whatever. So, the last few books I have in this unhaul there are 3 of them. They're all books from The Onion. They're like coffee table books. One is The Onion Presents Homeland Insecurity. The next is The Onion Presents Our Dumb Century, 100 Years of Headlines from America's Finest News Source. This one I might keep because I think I can use it in my line of work, but as of right now, I'm pretty sure I'm going to get rid of it. And the last is The Onion Ad Nauseum Fanfare for the Area Man. I won these Onion books, in a like white elephant Christmas white elephant swap a few years ago, and I love coffee book tables. I love coffee table books, but I just haven't put these out in a while, and I'm like cycling through coffee table books, and so I just don't really need these anymore. I'm probably not just gonna flip through them, so I might as well give them away. Yeah. So those are the books that I'm unhauling. There were 53 books. And I definitely didn't do that evenly because this last video had 20 of them. But 53 books off my shelves. I'm getting rid of them. They're gone. And I just feel good because I'm going to allow these books back into, distribution to allow other people to get a chance to read them, and I have some space in my shelves now for books that I am going to be reading, books that I've read and really, really enjoyed and want to keep, and I'm able to better keep track of my books this way. It's awesome that I even have this problem, and I'm so blessed to even be able to say, here, are 53 books that I don't want anymore, someone can have them. And so I'm excited to get rid of them and to like get more books into my life. I'm excited to be reading a lot more. Thank you for being here. I really hope you enjoyed watching me unhaul these books. Please, please, please let me know if you have thoughts on any of them. Honestly, I'm hoping that by the time this video, at least the last one, goes up, I've gotten rid of these, because I have a really bad habit of like putting things together, saying I want to get rid of them and just letting them sit. So I hope that they're gone. You probably won't be able to convince me to keep any of them, but I would love to hear your thoughts on some of the books. Many of them I've read and I would love to talk about, and just your thoughts on any of them that maybe I didn't like. With that being said, I hope you have a great day, night, week, weekend, whatever, month, and I am going to let you go. I will see you in the next video. Bye.